And we're live.
Yeah.
Update it.
I used to change my phone every 6 months, but that was because the federal government would take it away. They called it evidence.
Bastards. There wasn't anything on there but fun nudes.
Yeah. I remember telling my lawyer,
It's
I was
got a
like,
big dick. I've seen him.
I was like, do you think I could get my phone back? I really just want some of those nudes back. That's the only place they were saved. He's like, I'll ask, but frankly,
it's a compelling reason. Here's the phone.
My client would like some of the tits that are on that phone. Can we just get the hard drive copy? That's all he wants.
A quick hard drive copy. Can we do that? Can we send that to the war room? Or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry you lost your nudes.
It's okay.
There'll be
happens.
more.
There's more nudes. Yeah. there will be more.
There's always more.
Not a finite supply of those, I suppose. We'll be okay.
It's like 3 billion fish in the sea.
Some of those were high effort though, classy nudes. Like one of those girls was like an amateur model, so a lot of the stuff was like in cornfields and stuff. It was like, it was fun stuff. She had a photographer,
amateur model, and a photographer. So she's just a pretty girl.
Yeah,
like amateur model. She's just, and you said cornfields. That's like every Midwestern, slightly attractive woman is like has like the Facebook photos of them standing in a cornfield or like on a mountain, scantily clad, if clad at all, for artistic nudes. And it's like,
this one was actually like, look, calling yourself a model is something that like every girl who takes pictures of herself does. I don't know at what point I would consider you an actual model, but this girl was on
get paid for it.
Okay, well, she was getting paid for it. If that's the low bar you've got to hurdle over. Like she was on like calendars. I don't know.
Oh no, I meant like companies pay for it, not like Louis Calendar LLC.
No, it wasn't that.
It was one of those Amazon listings where you can make your own calendar.
Yeah,
it was. Look, I'm not gonna go into it. It was a calendar. It was a calendar where she was getting paid to be on as a calendar model. She was
paid. What's her social?
It wasn't a lot. It was like $1,500 to be like Miss August or something like that.
Yeah,
Miss August, Firestone Tire.
Yeah, that's a model. Yeah.
Okay.
Miss Firestone August.
Yeah.
Miss Firestone. I should have picked a smaller company. That sounds like they could have something kind of like
I was like
the Michelin. It's the Michelin star, but it's the Firestone of amateur nudes.
I was always like, we've talked about the Michelin thing before, but like ever since I heard what a Michelin rated restaurant was years and years and years ago, I was like, oh, that's so funny. That's like the tire company. Like,
do you know why the Michelin restaurants or Michelin tire company started that?
No.
It's because they wanted to make a list of places that were worth traveling to. What do you need to travel your tires? So they said, here are all the restaurants that you should drive 400 miles to go eat at. And
what a good idea.
Right? Except that was like, what was it? Like 1922 when somebody was like, I've got an idea. It's like,
hey, Tommy, listen to this. Here's a lark. We'll tell them. Here's this. Listen to this. We'll tell them. They need to go to Johnny's on the East Coast. They're over there on the West Coast. What do you need to get their tires? Who's going to buy the tires? Michelin.
Road trip.
My God, you're on cocaine again, aren't you, Jerry?
He's like,
at the pharmacy. Yes. It's right down there. It's in the third aisle. It's illegal.
Yeah. Michelin's great. The fact that they just came back to the U.S. is lovely too, because they keep giving Michelin stars to like mid restaurants, and it's kind of fun. Like it's like very political now.
Really?
It's been like getting a Michelin star. They're like, hey, we gave a Michelin star to some like elderly woman in Thailand who makes noodles for $3 and they're incredible and they're worth that's worth a Michelin star. And they're like, we came to LA, we found the most fire grilled cheese joint, 1 Michelin star for you. And it's like, this place is not great. Nobody goes here.
Yeah.
So
just hand them out like hotcakes.